Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I thank the Honourable Koya for the question. Honourable Speaker, I want to confirm that there has been significant progress in addressing the issue of fish supply to PAFCO. Honourable Speaker, PAFCO have shared their intention with the Ministry of plans to establish a fishing fleet, both longliners and purseaners, and the Ministry is in discussion on the issuing of offshore fishing licenses to PAFCO so that they can fish in Fiji fisheries waters depending on the size of their vessel. Honourable Speaker, I'd also like to share that that in the margins of the Foreign Fisheries Ministers meeting held in Niue in July this year, we had held some bilateral talks with the Minister for Fisheries for Kiribati and for Tuvalu on the possibility of the PAFCO fleet fishing in their waters. And we've also had a follow-up meeting with the head of fisheries from Tuvalu for the last few weeks, confirming the interest to have the PAFCO fishing fleet to fish in their waters. Honourable Speaker, Kiribati and Tuvalu are countries that are members of the parties to the Nauru Agreement and are part of the 8 countries that control 25 to 30% of the world's annual world's tuna supply and approximately 60% of the Western Central Pacific tuna supply. The discussions aim to secure favourable access agreements for Fiji flag vessels to fish within the EEZ, utilising their preferential vessel day scheme fees and fishing access into their fishing areas. In addition, Honourable Speaker, also to formalise agreements for landing fish from their respective exclusive economic zones for processing at the PAFCO processing plant in Levuka. Honourable Speaker, the Ministry of Fisheries is also working with the Pacific Island Forum Fisheries Agency to reinforce Fiji as a regional processing hub. The tuna processing hub and spoke model is a partnership between Pacific Island countries to develop processing hubs in appropriate areas, as Fiji is one of these. This allows neighbouring island countries to prioritize locations to have their catch processed and not transferred to competing foreign countries. Honourable Speaker, implementing this model will most definitely require the support structures of the PAFCO facility as well as a more efficient freight system and improved port facilities. Honourable Speaker, we are also hopeful that in the upcoming 9th Pacific Tuna Forum that will be held in Denarau in Nandi, we will discuss with the other Pacific Island fisheries ministers on how we can how they can assist Fiji and assist PAFCO in getting the fish supply that PAFCO needs. Naka.